Good afternoon, good afternoon. I'm here today to introduce to you a great entertainer. My name is Robert L. We at Truth Soldier Podcast, right? And we getting ready to make it do what it do. And once we did it, it'll be done. Introducing today, this day, afternoon, Mr. Sir Mackie. What you got to say about it? Good morning.
What time is it?
What
It's
time is it?
time. It's time to get wild and loose, man. So what are we doing today, brother?
Well, we're going to do anything that you like to talk about, anything you like to play with, anything you like to show. And first of all, I want to know how you feel about living in San Antonio, Texas.
Hey, man. I had outgrown Southwest Georgia, my hometown, Albany, Georgia, home of Ray Charles. But I keep Georgia on my mind. Georgia, Georgia. But yeah, man, I love San Antonio, Texas, cause there's a lot to do here. Me and my family, we just having a good time, man, living here, man, and just a lot to do. I love being busy.
Now, we both are from Albany, Georgia. Now, my reasons for leaving is, it goes into a few twists and a few turns and stuff. But what's your main reason for leaving Albany, Georgia? Which is a great
Well,
city now. We're not gonna take nothing away from Albany. Okay?
my career was like you know um taking off at the time when I left Georgia, and I wanted to like go a little further with my talent. So that's what I did. I moved here. Business been a little slow, but hey, it takes time when you're in a new environment. But I'm good with it, man.
You know, San Antonio, Texas is a beautiful, beautiful city, man. And
Yeah, and also it's hot as hell to be exact.
it's hot everywhere, man. This is what 91 degrees here. Okay,
Yeah, but I think
so
we close to the equator here, man. It may be hot down in Georgia, but in San Antonio, Texas, it's hot as hell. You know what I mean?
yeah, you also close to the Gulf of Mexico. You know,
Yeah, yeah. I was down there about a couple weeks ago at the beach. I got a
okay.
tan while I was down there.
Did you? Hey, seemed to me you definitely seem like you have a tan. I can tell. You know, but how's your family, man? How they like San Antonio, Texas?
Man, everybody loving it. No complaints, man. My daughter, first day of school today, high school, 10th grader. She was excited about that. I carried her to
Okay,
school. Everybody happy, man.
okay, and I heard that you had one to graduate also this
Oh
year.
yeah, that was Malcolm. He's a artist. He's a painter, like for his drawing and stuff like that. And he paint too, and draw people. So he's enrolled in this year in the College of Painting and Drawing.
Okay, and now my nephew, the one that's in the music, you
Mm-hmm.
know, and the one that was in the Navy, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah,
Maurice.
Navy, Maurice. Okay, now how his music career kicking up?
Well, we got some dates coming up. At the local little lounges where he'll be performing, showcasing his music. Right now, he's in the studio right now, producing some more stuff. And sometime, man, dude don't go to bed till about 3 in the morning. I hear him in the room, man, with his music, producing and writing. I'm very proud of him, man, for his music outlook.
Mark of a genius. Always putting in that time. Always putting in that time to, to get whatever he need to get out of it to make himself great. Now,
Hard work pays off, man.
yes, yes. Now I heard you got a little comedy club going on down there too.
Well, I performed at the Laugh Out Loud Comedy Club. I opened up for Godfrey when he came down here, and I opened up for Tommy Davidson when he was here. Hey man, this is what I do for a living, man. I love being happy. I love seeing people happy, and what more fun to do is when you doing what you love. So I'm a comedian and actor and musician, and professional clown. So I love my job, man. God gave me this job, so. I love it, man.
Yeah, I tried to think of that joke that you told when you was opportunity to open for Tommy Davidson, and it had me cracking up laughing, man. But I can't put it in perspective like you can, man. Would you like to share some of that joke with us?
I mean, I do so many, man. Do you have a little snippet of what it was I said? Cause I got so many jokes in my head, man. So
I know. I just laugh, man, because me, I'm not good at telling jokes, right? Because if I
yeah,
tell a joke, man, it'll land on the other side of the moon. See, and it has something to do with well, look, it's trying to come back to me. Coming from Albany, I think, you know, and uh, well, I tell you what, we gonna skip that because I can't remember.
yeah. Cause see, I can't tell you which joke because I got so many, man. So you got to sort of let me know which
Tell us
one it
one of your
was.
favorite. Tell us one of your favorite. Tell us one of your favorite, man. One of your
Huh?
favorite jokes. You know,
One of my favorite jokes.
yeah.
Well, I got so many favorite jokes, man. So I'm just give you a joke because all of them I wrote myself. So I just love what I do, man. I'm gonna give you one of my jokes, man. But all of them are favorite because
Hey,
I wrote them.
I'm not gonna steal it and take it to the heights. Okay, so we just gonna laugh about your joke, man. That's all.
Hey, so you want to hear a joke, man?
Yeah, yeah. Let's tell us a
Okay,
joke.
well, I'm gonna tell you a joke about the old man. He was in the service and stuff. He retired. Like yourself, you retired and stuff from the military, and he wanted his son to take him to his friend's house, right? No, he had got up in age. He was old, and his nephew, his son, whoever it was, one of them too. They said, "Yeah, we'll take you." So they started to take him. He said, "But we got to go through the cemetery because it's a shortcut." So they like cemetery, you sure you want to go through the cemetery? He said, yeah, it's a shortcut, So as they going through the cemetery, they start hearing noises. Woo! And they like, hey, what's that noise, granddaddy? Daddy? It's like, I don't know what it is, but get me out of the cemetery. And everybody was like getting all afraid and stuff, scared, and they heard another noise, woo, and they like tuck off running. You know what I'm saying? And they ran fast, man. They was running and stuff. And when they got to the end where they was going, both of them looked at each other and said, man, what daddy at, man? I don't know what granddaddy at. And then granddaddy came from behind them and he was like, granddaddy right here. Y'all didn't leave me back there. Y'all left that wheelchair back there. Y'all didn't leave me. So, so yeah, man. So granddaddy told them they didn't leave him back there. They left that wheelchair because granddaddy got out that wheelchair, bro. That's just one of my little jokes I tell, man.
Granddaddy had the strength to get up and run, huh?
Hey, man, granddaddy beat them there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They looking for granddaddy. Granddaddy already up. Man, we left that wheelchair back there. No. You ain't leave the wheelchair or granddaddy. Granddaddy is already there.
Okay.
Granddaddy said y'all left the wheelchair back there. You ain't leave me.
Hey, you still doing all that fine cooking, man, like you used to do back in the day?
Well, it's in my blood, man. My mom was a chef, I'm a chef. I bake, I cook. God bless me with so many talents, so that's why I give him all the glory, because but for him, I won't be able to do none of this stuff.
Yeah. And where you see yourself 10 years from now, man?
Well, I see myself 10 years from now? Really, I don't see myself 10 years from now because that's too far away. So I'm only living through the days, man, that God's given me. I would love to be around 10 years from now, but there's so much craziness out here, man. You got to deal with all these food allergies, man, and people acting crazy, road rage. It just, you got to take it one day at a time, man. So I can't really say, well, I see myself 10 years from now. I know where I would like to be 10 years from now, and that would be in the same spot I'm in now, in my skin. What?
I know when people see this video, they gonna think that you're probably about maybe in your 40s, man. But let people know how old you. You are.
I'm 61 years old, man. I'm a Gemini. Yeah, man. I go up under the sign of Gemini, June 18, 1965. You know, like I tell people, man, I go to bed at night, man. I ain't trying to hang out late night, man. You know, if I go to a show or event or whatever, they're gonna be it for me, bro. After that, I ain't trying to go nowhere else. I'm gonna go home and go to bed.
Right, all
I'm
right.
like, where you been to go after this? Home and go to bed.
Okay, well, I got one more question for you, and then we're gonna close it for the day, and we're gonna just look back at some of the things that we used to do and all being together, and you know, and remember those good old days and the people that we used to share these good times with, you know,
Yeah.
and like my mom is still here, and God bless your mother. She's passed on.
Yeah, man, she's still my inspiration, you know, man. Like, you know, she may be gone, but, you know, she lived through me. You know, every breath I take, you know, she's still alive through me, you know.
Okay, that was wonderful, man. That was wonderful. Well, I guess true people out there in radio land and listening land, Robert L., True Soldier Podcast. It was a pleasure to have Sir Mackie on with us today, and as you see, he's a very courageous and funny person. And hopefully, when you all out there in listening land view this video, this tape, you'll laugh too.
Well,
So,
can I say something before we
what's your
get
final
out the
words
air?
you have? What's your final words you have to say, or you like to say before
Well,
we close?
I just want to say thank you for having me on your show, True Soldier Podcast. I think you're doing a great job, you know, with not only, you know, the way you're living your life, man, but the way you take care of others, you know, and God's going to continue to bless you because you got a big heart. You know, I know you always say you got a heart like your mama and you got something else like your daddy, you know what I'm saying? You know, but we
Yeah,
ain't going to say that because we on the
yeah,
air. But, you know,
yeah,
we could go there, but we're going to leave
yeah.
it alone. You know what I mean? But, yeah, man, I want you to keep doing what you're doing, man, to stay happy within your own realm. And just keep showing love, man.
Well, you know, that old saying, I got my mama heart and my father's outgoing.
You
Okay,
got your father what now?
outgoing.
Outgoing. Okay, okay. I'm going to try to interpret that, but we all know where that's going.
Okay, all right, man. You know, it was glad to have you here, man,
Hey, thanks for having me.
and we will talk with you later on another show.
Thank
Okay.
you, man. I appreciate you. And tell the director to keep up the good work. And next time, put her whole head in the shot. I just saw her nose.
Okay, I think I better go over here and wake her up, man, because she done passed out on us. You know.
Oh, just me and you now.
No, no, I'm just kidding, man. She's here with us. She's
Okay,
one of
well,
the
all right,
closest.
director.
Okay.
All right. Thank you,
You welcome.
Tenfold.
All right, 10-4, guys. Peace out.
Peace out.